Have you ever wondered why so many people in Japan live well into their 90s and even past 100? It's not just genetics. It's not some secret medicine or miracle pill. The truth is far simpler, and it comes from their daily habits, especially what they eat. Japanese doctors who have spent decades studying the oldest people in Japan have noticed a clear pattern. They warn that if you want to live longer, healthier, and more energetic, there are just a few things you should include in your diet every single day. And today, I'm going to share exactly what those foods are, how to eat them, and why they work so well, even without complicated science or fancy supplements. Let's start by understanding the key idea. Longevity isn't about eating less or depriving yourself. It's about eating the right kinds of foods in the right ways and making it a daily habit. The oldest people in Japan aren't following extreme diets or spending hours at the gym. They are enjoying simple meals packed with natural ingredients, fresh vegetables, and small amounts of healthy proteins. They focus on variety, balance, and consistency. And the most interesting part? Some of the most powerful foods for longevity are things many of us overlook. Everyday ingredients that are easy to find and simple to prepare. The first food the Japanese oldest doctors always mention is fermented foods. Fermented foods like miso, natto, pickled vegetables, and yogurt are staples in the Japanese diet. They are rich in probiotics, good bacteria that support digestion, immunity, and overall health. Seniors who eat fermented foods daily notice that their digestion feels lighter, they have more energy, and their bodies recover faster. Eating fermented foods also helps reduce inflammation, which is one of the main reasons people develop health problems as they age. A simple habit like adding miso soup or a small serving of pickled vegetables to your meals can make a huge difference over time. The second food is sea vegetables, like seaweed. Seaweed might seem unusual if you didn't grow up eating it, but it is incredibly powerful. It's packed with minerals that support the body, keep bones strong, and help maintain energy. Japanese elders eat small portions of seaweed almost every day, in soups, salads, or even rolled into rice. Over time, this simple habit helps protect their heart, bones, and overall vitality. Even a small sprinkle of dried seaweed on your salad or soup daily can give you some of the same benefits. The third essential food is fish. The oldest Japanese people eat fish regularly, usually 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes even more. Fish is a source of healthy protein and omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart health, brain function, and mobility. The key is that they eat fish in moderation and balance it with plenty of vegetables and other plant-based foods. You don't need to eat giant portions or every day. Even small amounts, prepared simply by steaming, grilling, or lightly broiling, provide essential nutrients that keep the body strong and resilient. Next, Japanese elders rely heavily on vegetables and fruits, especially colorful ones. Vegetables like spinach, cabbage, sweet potatoes, carrots, and daikon radish are common in daily meals. Fruits like mandarins, persimmons, and berries are enjoyed in moderation, often as snacks or dessert. These foods are packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, which keep the body functioning well and reduce the risk of common age-related illnesses. The secret is consistency, eating vegetables and fruits every day, in simple meals, rather than huge servings sporadically. Another secret is small portions and mindful eating. Japanese elders often eat until they feel about 80% full, a habit known as hara hachibu. This simple rule prevents overeating, helps maintain a healthy weight, and reduces stress on the digestive system. It might seem small, but combined with nutrient-rich foods, it contributes to a longer, healthier life. Let me share a few real-life examples from Okinawa, a region famous for its centenarians. A 102-year-old woman I read about starts her day with a small bowl of miso soup with seaweed, a portion of rice, and lightly pickled vegetables. She eats small portions throughout the day, including grilled fish, seasonal vegetables, and fresh fruit for dessert. She doesn't snack excessively. She stays active, and she moves every day by walking, gardening, or doing light stretches. Her routine is simple, consistent, and focused on nourishing the body naturally. This is the kind of daily pattern that Japanese doctors say is key to longevity. Another example is a 97-year-old man who credits his long life to routine and balance. He eats fermented foods like natto almost daily, includes a small portion of fish several times a week, enjoys vegetables and a few fruits, and keeps his meals small but frequent. He also drinks plenty of water and green tea, which provides antioxidants and helps with hydration. He emphasizes that it's not about eating perfectly or following a strict diet, but about maintaining small, healthy habits consistently for decades. The Japanese diet also emphasizes whole, minimally processed foods. The oldest people avoid highly processed foods, sugary drinks, and snacks loaded with preservatives. They focus on natural ingredients: rice, beans, vegetables, fish, seaweed, and fruits. By keeping meals simple and natural, the body doesn't have to work hard to process additives, sugar, and unhealthy fats. This naturally supports weight management, energy levels, and overall longevity. Green tea is another daily staple for Japanese elders. Rich in antioxidants, it is consumed throughout the day, often replacing sugary drinks. Drinking green tea helps maintain energy, supports digestion, and has a calming effect, which also reduces stress, a key factor in longevity. Even 1 or 2 cups a day can make a noticeable difference over time. Another interesting habit is variety. The oldest Japanese don't eat the same thing every day. They rotate vegetables, fruits, and proteins, which ensures they get a wide range of nutrients without overloading the body with any single ingredient. Even simple rotations, changing vegetables each day or alternating fish with tofu, contribute to long-term health. Physical activity is also integrated into daily life naturally. Seniors walk, garden, climb stairs, or do light stretches regularly. Movement is not a chore, it's part of life. Combined with a balanced, nutrient-rich diet, this consistent activity supports heart health, mobility, and mental sharpness. One of the key takeaways from Japanese centenarians is balance and simplicity. Meals are small, nutritious, and consistent. Snacking on processed foods is minimal. Hydration is maintained, and movement is regular but not extreme. Every element supports another. Good food fuels activity, activity supports circulation and digestion, and consistent habits maintain energy, weight, and overall health. So how can you start applying these lessons today? Begin by adding just a few of these foods to your daily routine. Start with a small bowl of miso soup with some seaweed or pickled vegetables in the morning. Add a portion of fish a few times a week. Include colorful vegetables and fruits in every meal. Drink green tea instead of sugary beverages, and eat until you feel about 80% full. These small steps, repeated every day, create habits that can transform your health over months and years. The beauty of these habits is that they are simple, easy to maintain, and don't require expensive supplements or extreme diets. They work gradually, supporting your body naturally, improving energy, protecting your organs, and promoting longevity. Japanese oldest doctors emphasize that longevity isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Small, daily choices compound over decades into longer, healthier, and more vibrant lives. Ask yourself, are you making small, positive choices every day for your health? Are you including natural, nutrient-rich foods in your meals? You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with 1 or 2 changes, like adding fermented foods, a portion of fish, or seaweed. Gradually build up your routine. Over time, these small, simple habits will add up and help your body stay healthy, active, and strong. The takeaway is clear. Living to 100 is not a mystery or a miracle. It's about simple, consistent habits that nourish the body and mind every day. By following the example of Japan's oldest people, eating fermented foods, sea vegetables, fish, colorful produce, drinking green tea, and staying active, you give yourself the best chance at a long, healthy, and vibrant life. These foods are easy to find, easy to prepare, and easy to enjoy. The key is to make them part of your daily routine, and over time, you may find yourself feeling more energetic, sharper, and healthier than you have in years. Start today. Make one small change in your diet and build from there. Your body, your mind, and your future self will thank you. Living longer isn't about luck. It's about daily choices that support your health, just like the oldest people in Japan have been doing for generations.